How's everybody doing today? It's a pleasure seeing you guys here again. I missed you guys so much, man. The Dunces podcast. We are back. Today we got Jeremy and we got Johnny. Jeremy, what's going on, man?
Good boy. How you been? How you been, guys? How you been?
Chilling, man.
I missed
Chilling.
you
Johnny,
guys.
how you doing, bro?
I've been chilling, bro. I've been chilling. Um, Watching Adam Silver destroy the league, but hey, other than that, I've been good.
Hey, man, you said it, not me. But we thank you guys for joining us here today. Those listening to us as well, we appreciate you guys hopping on with us. So we know it's been a while since we've last spoken. Last thing we talked about was the trade deadline. What we expected to happen. Some things did happen. We saw Aaron Gordon go to the Nuggets. We saw LaMarcus go to the Nets and then retire. Shout out LaMarcus though.
Shout
And
out.
so many things going on around the league right now. But we do want to talk about three specific things. And the number one thing we want to talk about is what is going on with the Warriors, my man. Like, dang, bro, they got manhandled. Okay, they were what, down
By
by
the Mavs of all people, too.
30?
That's crazy.
30 points? What was it? What was the score, Jeremy? Since you're the nice little Warriors fan over here, what was the score?
133 to 103, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my gosh, that is
Bro, did you see Steve Kerr call a timeout at the end of the game? That's what made me more mad. Like with like a minute to go, he just calls a timeout. Like, all right, guys, let's make sure to lose by 30.
like, what? Yeah, what was he gonna say to them? Yeah, like look up at the scoreboard. Yeah, you guys suck. I mean, what what are you supposed to say in
I
that
mean,
situation? But
Dog,
Jeremy,
there had to,
you, bro.
I don't like this. Like we were talking about it before, Jay. That one day we could be an incredible playoff team, but then the next game we could be like a 16 seed team, like just drop trash. But
You got the league, yeah.
I still give Kirby the props because he's still trying to hang it together, but he needs help. And if you watch that game, Curry was still being Curry, but nobody was making the shots as well. Nobody,
Yeah, it was Brick City up in
nobody
there.
at all, like nothing at all. And if you look at the amounts of assists he racked up, at least everything. If watching the game wise, it's like it wasn't the game. It wasn't their game today. It
hey,
wasn't their game.
shout out Stephen Curry because he made us forget how garbage this team was. Like, remember at the beginning of the season when everyone was bashing Steph for like not leading a team? He won one of the greatest runs in NBA history, and then afterwards we forgot. Oh wait, I forgot. This team actually sucks.
Yeah,
My God.
they're actual garbage. And
No, I think I know why Steve Kerr called the timeout. Because like he's been so used to like folding his arms and putting his hands behind other people's back during the games, like not doing anything. This is like to show Bob Myers that he actually can coach. Like, all right, I'm just
yeah,
gonna call timeout here and make sure we look good. He didn't even say anything. He didn't even say anything.
he was
He just
just standing there, dude. He was just like,
Yeah.
This is what you gave me, Bob." Bro, I
Jordan
can't
post
even
coming
feel,
back to Steve Kerr. All right, what do you got, Steve?
I can't even feel bad for them, to be honest. Like, I mean, like Jeremy mentioned, one day they look like, wow, they look like a championship contending team because Steph Curry is dropping 45 and the rest of the guys are doing their part. When in reality, they're just getting easy buckets because everybody's focusing on Curry. And then the next game, they look like the worst team in the league. In fact, they look like a G League roster. Like, they look terrible. Kelly Oubre can't make shots. Wiggins sucks. Wiseman has been out. Draymond can't hit for anything. Toscano wasn't doing anything. Like, just the whole team in general was just trash. But Curry is still making his $50 million a year, and his wife is a beauty. So he's winning in life and in
Bro,
basketball, bro.
Toscano almost risked his life for Stephen Curry, and they
He'll
lose
do
by
anything
like
for Steph, man.
he can do anything. He died for Stephen Curry, bro. I couldn't believe that.
But that whole team, man, and looking at what they've done over the years, I think this is the best that we've ever seen Curry play. But dang, it sucks that it isn't enough. Like, it's just not enough for this team, bro, because this team is just bad. Wiggins is garbage. People say, they're like, yo, Wiggins isn't a bust. Sorry, bro. Wiggins is a bust. He has been. He always will be. To me, especially in my eyes, the man is trash. He plays like me. I suck. So, yeah, no, Wiggins is garbage. I hate him.
I wouldn't call Wiggins a bust. I just call because bro, not everyone gonna be a star. Not everyone gonna be a star in the NBA. But he's just
But you
accepted
could
his
be a
role.
decent, but you could be a good player, at least
Yeah,
something to
but he's been a
support the
solid
system.
player for the Warriors.
Mhm.
I'm happy he appreciated his role. Like especially with all the hype that he came out with, he just understands his role. Just put up points and just be garbage every night. That's his
Yeah,
role now.
he's a bust. He's the most inconsistent bust too. That's crazy to me. But I feel like once Clay comes back, if he does come back, somewhat of his former self, he's gonna benefit Andrew a lot because that's all they need. But will Clay ever be the same? Highly doubt it, man.
We
I
don't know.
can't.
We don't know. We just gotta see. We just gotta see. That's it. We just gotta see. I have hope. We gotta see.
I don't.
Clay's not gonna. Clay can't fix what's wrong with the Warriors right now. Do they know that? I don't
But he
know.
could alleviate the pressure. He could alleviate the pressure that's going on, though.
No, I don't. I
He
don't
could
think. I
alleviate it.
think that these injuries are a lot worse than people are expecting it. Because
Yeah, but
an Achilles injury, it's not normal for you to come back like that. I mean, KD did, but for one, he's a volume shooter. So like anything, like he lets the game come to him. Clay does the same thing too, though. But Clay got it on his dominant foot, right? KD didn't. He got it on his left foot, which isn't his dominant right foot. And when he came back from injury, it was like you plug him in, and he'll still be 80% of his former self, but that's still better than half the league. Whereas with Clay, the man runs. The man runs miles and miles throughout the game. Like if you actually look at the numbers, he has ran the most miles in the NBA. Like he led the league for like 2 seasons or something. Now he tore his Achilles and his ACL. I mean, it's not going to be easy for him to just come back like that and immediately alleviate the pressure. I mean, sure, you can shoot and you can shoot all you want, but he's running and defense, he's going to be a step slower. So I don't think it's going to
that
be enough.
that's gonna be up to Steve Kerr though. Like put him in spots. Draymond Green knows how to get players into their right spots, right? The
Yeah.
reason why Steph Curry was so successful is because he was able to get off screens and get his shots off. Maybe Clay's got to change up. He probably can't run as fast, but you put
But they
Draymond
could
in a
change it
situation.
up though, because at the end of the day, it's the same plan, the game plan they have the whole game. So it's not. It's just working away around the system at least.
I feel like Clay could come back because I feel like he could come back to his former self because he's never gonna lose the shooting. He's just
No.
they gotta find different ways to get him open.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm still looking at
Yeah, championship contenders, no.
yeah, they will, and I'm looking at him
No.
as a two-way
now.
guard. Like he's not going to be that same two-way guard that he once was.
Yeah, and defensively, he's gonna be a liability.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't think that he's going to be the savior. I just think the Warriors, they got to make a splash in free agency. Kawhi, Kawhi to
We need money.
definitely not.
We need money. We need money.
Definitely not.
We need money.
I'll join the team, Jeremy. I'll be their savior.
Yeah. Muérete.
But overall, though, as speaking on the Warriors, now we want to get into our next topic. The Warriors are technically still a part of the play-in tournament. I mean, they're 4 games above the next seeded Pelicans. So technically, if they were to start today, they'd be in the play-in. So who do you guys want to see in the play-in tournament in the Western Conference, right? So the teams so far in the play-in are the Portland Trailblazers, Memphis Grizzlies, San Antonio Spurs, Golden State Warriors. Some notable teams, Pelicans and Kings. I mean, they're pretty far off. I doubt that they can make it. But we'll put them in there. So with those 6 teams I mentioned, again, Portland, Memphis, San Antonio, Golden State, New Orleans, and Sacramento. Who are the 2 automatically off? Who do you guys think? I'm going to go with Pelicans and Kings only because they're just too far off and the numbers just speak for themselves. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, that's not even a question. The Pelicans they have to make up too much ground, but the Warriors do suck. So I mean, maybe I don't know.
Thanks, bro.
You gotta look at the Warriors.
Yeah, I agree with Johnny. I feel like the Pelicans will make. They should be making a push, especially up against the Warriors. But
It's embarrassing.
I think they
It's
dug
embarrassing that
themselves a hole.
they did. It's embarrassing they didn't even make the plan this year. That's a atrocity, bro. There's too much talent on that team.
Pathetic, man. Pathetic. And I really thought Stan Van Gundy was really gonna
Me
instill
too.
defense, but
I'm like, okay, if there's anyone to coach young players and to coach them to be NBA players, it's Stan Van Gundy. But I don't know. Maybe
I thought it was gonna be like Zion was gonna be like kind of like the next Dwight, but like better.
But he is though. He's been.
I know,
He's
but
great. He's great.
Zion is playing great, but not defensively. Like I thought that he was gonna put him in like to help him play defense, but at the end of the day, it's in defense. You can't really coach that. It's how much you want it, and I feel like those guys out there don't really want it. I mean, and Bledsoe is trash, bro. Get that man
But-
out of the NBA. Man is not doing. But then again, he's on a team that sucks, so it's not. You can't really blame Bledsoe, but still, it's not looking.
Nah, the lineups are weird. They got so many talented point guards that don't know how to use them. It's just
Yeah,
ugh. I don't like the construction of the team. They got to work on like who we're gonna build around. We're gonna build around Lonzo. We're gonna build around Zion. We're gonna build around Bi. It's just like a collection of talent, but just no. I don't know.
yeah. I mean,
I
who
didn't,
knows?
I didn't know how tall he was, Eric Bledsoe. He's 6'1".
Yeah, no, Bledsoe. He's 6'1" and trash. Well, for that team, who
6'1".
knows what he'll do with any other team? But he's definitely not a starting caliber point guard, and that's what they've been utilizing him as.
Yeah.
So I guess in theory, we're saying Portland, Memphis, San Antonio, and Golden State. Of those four teams, so in this scenario, we have Portland going up against Golden State, and Memphis going up against San Antonio. Who you guys got?
Don't ask me because I'm gonna choose.
So Portland's gonna go against Golden State in this format right now.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies would go up against Spurs.
Bro, Golden State versus Dame. Bro, Steph versus Dame in a play-in.
That would be beautiful.
God.
It's just that look. Here's the problem. Every time Dame plays against us, he's dropping 40 at least 40, at least.
You guys.
He's 40 points at least. So it's
Dame's been a bum this season, though. I'm just gonna add that. Are we gonna talk about Dame being an absolute bum this season? Why is Damian Lillard exempt from like criticism?
I don't think he
because of loyalty.
I guess
His
so.
loyalty.
I don't think he was a bum. I think because he was doing really well for a hot minute, and but I mean you can't say that he was a bum, Johnny, because you were the one saying that he should have been an all-star starter over Luka. So that
He wasn't a bum then. He wasn't a bum then. I'm talking about right now.
But
my question is, why did he decide being terrible as the team got healthy? As the team got healthy, he's never been the same.
But then he got injured.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I think
You're kind of just hating on him for no reason, bro.
yeah, I don't know. I think he has been bumming lately. I mean, he hasn't been the same Dame, but
everyone's saying Damian Lillard is Gilbert Arenas of studio time.
No. But listen. When it's playoffs time, whatever, Dame shows up. Dame shows up. He shows up.
Yeah, I give the advantage to Portland, honestly, in that scenario, only because, I mean, Steph is great, Draymond is trash, but the overall team, I just think CJ is too much of an offensive weapon against Wiggins and Oubre, and then Nurkic is just gonna kill them on the glass. Cantor's been balling for them, bro. Cantor is rebounding the heck out of that basketball, and Rocco, my guy, love Rocco. He's
Ramadan Cantor, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, they got my boy Rondé Hollis Jefferson too. Somebody I know pretty well because I play for my Nets. So they got a better overall team that just works.
Here's the thing. They have a better team, but if Steph goes crazy, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah,
it's just that simple.
You can't stop him. You can't stop him.
There's nothing they can do at all.
Hey man,
Not that good enough
they got the next coming of Steph Curry with Anthony Simons. You saw that, bro?
Facts.
9 3-pointers, bro.
Hey, bro, I've been saying it's time for Anthony Simons to take the ring from Damian Lillard.
Break loose, man. They gotta break.
Damian Lillard gotta come off the bench for Anthony Simons, bro.
Yo, that kid is ball in. He's my gosh, the way he plays is beautiful. Did he win a dunk contest by any chance? He did, right?
Yeah, it was horrible though.
That was trash. That was garbage. So, all right. So, who you got?
Bottom line, it can go either way. Like, I know it's like I know I'm not relying on Steph because Steph can do this any night, but I feel like he's gonna go crazy. And if he goes crazy, that just makes the offense easier for everyone. For Bazemore, for Oubre, for Draymond. So yeah, we'll see. It can go either way, but I'm just gonna go Blazers. That's safe there.
What you got, Jeremy? You got Golden State.
I mean, to be real, as a basketball fan, it could go either way. I might give it to Portland, but as a fan, I'm gonna go ahead Golden State. So
I appreciate it.
So for it to be like the elimination game, the Warriors would have to win the first game. So if you're a betting man, you got Steph versus Dame. Who wins? And you're putting all your money on the line. Who would you put your money on? I put money on Steph, bro. Yeah,
I put Steph.
Where are you talking about one-on-one? Yeah, I'm putting Steph.
We're talking about like lose or go home situation. Who you put your money on? I put money on Steph.
I'm going Portland. I'm going Dame. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Oh,
I would put Dame. I don't know. I mean, I've seen Steph do it in the clutch, but I've also seen
Dame doing clutch.
Dame
It's
single
either
handedly
it's either either way.
destroy
Either
bro,
way.
organization.
I've seen Steph do it in the finals. Okay, Dame's done it in the finals too because the finals for Damian Lillard is the first round. So yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's been to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, but he's been
You know,
trashing it too.
he has,
No,
bro.
I think Portland would edge out the Warriors for me just because I don't trust in those other guys. I don't trust in Oubre, Wiggins, or any one of those other bombs on the team.
Unless Bob Meyer goes down, smacks some sense into him, like, all right, listen, you're in the playoffs now.
Bob Myers got to make some calls.
You gotta make some calls, make some
Bring
I
D'Lo
don't know.
back. That's what they need.
Loading.
So and now we got the one I'm actually more excited for. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm not more excited. I just like John Morant, but Memphis and San Antonio. Who would you like?
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
I hate San Antonio, but that series gonna be fire, bro.
It's gonna be
Like
fun.
it's a grudge match because the Grizzlies have all the youth and the athleticism
and the hunger
The Spurs got the wisdom. It's just gonna be a great like little series. I don't know. Jaren Jackson, bro. Jaren Jackson's coming back, and the Grizzlies are playing well.
Really well with him.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna be doing this well with him, but yo, they've been
like, bro, the immediate impact after being gone. He was like basically an assistant coach for like 4 months.
Yeah, for real.
He just come by, you start hooping.
My only thing is I'm scared with John Morant because he's so good, but man, that kid does not know how to land, bro. Like he's got to learn how to land. If he doesn't learn, then bro, like the kid. But even then,
how do you think he's gonna play in the? You think he'll be like because if he gets into the playing, that'll technically be like the biggest game of his career. Do you think he'll be able to show up or they'll contain him?
Yeah, I think they'll have a game plan for him, and they have a great defensive team in San Antonio with DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson. These guys, Lonnie Walker. But overall, though, I'd say, man, yeah, Grizzlies. I don't want to bet against the Spurs though, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my boy Ja, and I'm gonna say Memphis takes that series. Jeremy agrees with me. He's having some technical difficulties out there, but he'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, who you got? Johnny, who you got, man?
Yeah, I'll take Memphis. Just because I feel like there's a lot of I love Kyle Anderson so much. I feel like he's gonna give him some matchup problems.
My boy, he went to Cliffside Park High School. So I have baby pictures of him. Not like that, people.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean. But yeah, no, shout out Kyle.
Like he's gonna give him some matchup problems. Grayson Allen's been playing really well. Grizzlies got some dogs on the bench. In order for San Antonio to win, DeMar DeRozan has to really which he can.
That's true. They can because they have the experience. Like they have the playoff experience. Who on the Grizzlies does besides Valanciunas? I mean, not much.
But the thing is, the Grizzlies only got to win one game, and I feel like they can.
Yeah, I agree. I think that. Yeah, I'd give the edge to the Grizzlies, but I'm never gonna bet against Pop, even though I am now. But this is just so tough, man. This is tougher to pick than Trailblazers and Warriors to me because
I know because it's just I don't know. I think you say stuff like it can go either way, just so when you're wrong, you say, "Oh, I just said it can go either." You can't blame me.
Yeah, no, of course. It's weird to look at, but it's gonna be a fun play-in tournament.
Yeah, well.
So now switching gears over to the Eastern Conference, the teams in the play-in, we got Hornets, Pacers, Wizards, Bulls, Raptors, and Cavaliers. I'm not even gonna mention them, even though Raptors and the Bulls have the same. I'm sorry, no, just Bulls and Raptors. Yeah, no, I kind of have to mention them. Yeah, so who you guys got? Who you got, Johnny? In the play-in.
This is gonna be interesting. Heat versus Wizards. That's gonna be crazy because.
Well, do you think that the Bulls and Raptors have no chance of getting into the play-in?
Yeah, Zach LaVine is going to be out for another week. It's over. It's RIP.
What about the Raptors? Never mind. That's not even a question. They suck. So, all right. So, we got Wizards.
Raptors do not want to be in Florida anymore.
All right. So, Heat against Wizards. I don't think that's a matchup. I think Miami's going to destroy them.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You look at Beal, Westbrook. I feel like we're gonna see a different Westbrook and Beal, man. That I really like the Wizards over in Miami. To be completely honest,
Wow.
definitely can beat Miami,
You think that? Wow, that's insane.
especially the way Russell Westbrook's been playing. I and Bradley Beal. They're gonna cause so many matchup nightmares for Miami, and I don't see Miami's role players stepping up like they did last year. I don't see it.
But you also have to look at the Wizards as being a really bad defensive team. Like
Okay.
they can't guard at all. So I look at that, and then I see Duncan Robinson, who's kind of been struggling. Tyler Hero, the same thing. But if they're going up against the Wizards who struggle defensively, I could see them breaking out for like a game or two. So in this case, yeah, no, I give it to the Heat demolishing the
But
Wizards.
my thing is like, okay, you can bank on Jimmy Butler carrying his team, but you could easily see Russell Westbrook doing the same thing, and he's got a sidekick in Bradley Beal that can give you 30. You know what I'm saying?
But Jimmy's got Bam and he got Victor Oladipo. Like who's gonna stop Bam? Who's gonna stop
Victor
Victor?
Oladipo is injured. Do you think he's gonna just go get right in the playing
I
game?
think that he'll be a very important piece to Miami's team come playoff time. Like if he does come back, of course. But and then we're counting out Dragic for some reason. I wouldn't count Dragic out in the playoffs because Dragic in the playoffs is different. So
So maybe the fact that they got to win 2 games, the Wizards. I don't see them winning 2 games, but I do see them giving the Heat problems. Maybe I see the Wizard. I see them going to 2 games. That's for sure.
yeah, I don't know. I don't trust in the Wizards, man. I don't like the coach. Like Scott Brooks, he's not a good coach to me.
They've gotten it together. They've gotten it together. Today was a good win against LA.
I do like the pickup that they got with Chandler Hutchinson. I think that was a good pickup with them, but
Talking about.
just in general, I don't think they're gonna be that good. Real quick on the Raptors though, Gary Trent Jr. has been balling, and I mean that doesn't really mean much, but I could see the Raptors going, making a push and kicking out Indiana or Washington for that last play spot. Do you agree?
No, no.
You
Mm.
don't think at all? You think Raptors
They'll
have a
have to lose. The Pacers somehow have to lose 4 games. Then we got like what 12, 11, 12 games to go.
yeah,
But I don't see them losing 4 games. And the Raptors would have to win all of their games pretty much. I don't see that happening.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that out there because I love my boy Gary Trent.
Yeah,
But
I
as
guess.
for I know Jeremy, you're still having the technical issues, but just give me a thumbs up if you got Miami over Washington. Oh, he's laughing, ladies and gentlemen.
All we asked for was a thumbs up, bro. Let's not be extra, my brother. This man, all right, now he
Oh,
giving.
yeah, I didn't understand a word this man just said. But
Let's
I'm
try
giving
to
you a
translate that. So it was a thumbs down. He started
okay, yeah, there it
dancing.
is. Yeah, I knew it was
He
Miami.
started dancing. Okay, look, he's dancing again, and then he's shooting. Thumbs down, dance, shoot. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I agree. As for now, the
Right, right.
Hornets and Pacers. Who you guys got? Hornets or Pacers? This is very interesting because Lamelo Ball
Hornets.
might be back. All right, Jeremy's pick. He's got the
Hey, he's
Hornets.
back. Sign language is done.
What do you think, Johnny? You think that the Hornets can beat the Pacers?
Um, wow, that's hard. Cause I gotta, I want the Hornets to win, but that's clouding my judgment. Cause the Hornets are way more exciting than the Pacers. But can the Hornets? But the Pacers are better defensively. That's for sure. They have players that can get you buckets like Levert and Brogdon.
But remember, Miles Turner is injured. He might be out for a while.
True, but I feel like what's his name? Oh my god, not Brogdon, but
Bonus?
Sabonis will be suffice. Like so Sabonis is gonna give them some matchup problems, especially with Biyombo and Miles Bridges if he has to switch on them. I feel like he's gonna give them problems. And they're just too young of a team.
I I agree to an extent, but I think Miles Turner is a big loss. Goga has been playing really well though, helping that team out. Course, they got TJ McConnell, who's a pest.
Caldwell is gonna be such a pest for the ball or Devontae Graham.
Yeah, TJ McConnell, yo, that kid, he's a baller. I love him so much.
That's a player you want. That's gonna get you a playoff win, and I feel like they can.
Yeah.
My Pacers got to win too.
What do you think, Jeremy? You said Hornets. Why did you just automatically?
I believe in the Hornets. I believe in the Hornets for this amount of reason, for the youth that's going on. I believe in LaMelo. I believe his playing side. I believe what's going on, the project in Charlotte going on so far, and the commentators.
Yeah,
I mean, you're in
commentators,
that.
man. They're awesome. Yeah.
Okay, but if you look at the game against Boston, right? 4 of the starters had 20 points, so they're capable of like being real good offensively. But can their defense? Can they stop Brogdon? Can they stop LeVert from getting to his spots? It's got to be a collective effort, and I don't think they're that good defensively to give them that effort. But maybe they can get hot. Who knows? We'll see.
I think
I'm rooting for the Hornets though.
I think that series is gonna be tough for Indiana. Only because like I love LeVert. I mean, I know what LeVert can do. Obviously, being a Nets fan, I've seen him do great things.
For my dog, bro.
But I also want the Hornets to win. I think they will. Only because Gordon Hayward is he's great. Like Gordon Hayward is in the playoffs. He's a really good player. Terry Rozier is different. Devontae Graham scares me because he's been up and down this season, but I just think the whole team overall, because everybody expected them to be kind of trash, I think they have more of a chip on their shoulder, and especially over Indiana, I just believe the coaching in Charlotte has been slightly better to me than it has been in Indiana.
No, I think Indiana's been better coaching, just like fundamentally wise.
You
I
think?
think better coaching.
I don't know, Nate Bjorken. I think that's his name, right? He's the one coaching the.
Yeah, Sabonis is an all-star, bro. I think. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It can go either way. But it's like I just think it's like you look at the Pacers. The Pacers got to win 2 games, bro.
they do. Yeah, yeah, you convinced me. I'm going with the Pacers. But now, so you had mentioned that Levine is out for the week. I still think that the Bulls can make it, but if they do, who would they knock out? That's my concern. I'd say the Wizards probably, but even then, I don't know, man. They really need Levine, and that team. I don't know. After they traded for Vooch, I thought they would be a lot better, but they're not.
Me too. They got to give it some time. They have the core pieces though.
They gonna get Lonzo in the offseason. You'll see,
I hope so.
guaranteed.
I think it may be New York.
No, definitely not. That would be disgusting. No.
Yeah.
But now we want to get into our last segment here. Overall playoff seeding. We kind of already spoke to you about it only because we have it here. You guys could just look it up yourselves in the East. Who are the top 6? We gave you guys who are going to win against these other teams. Same thing goes for the West. But who are the actual contenders to actually make the finals this upcoming season? I'm gonna throw out some team names, and I just want to hear a clear yes or no. Johnny, Nets.
Yes.
Sixers.
Yes.
Bucks.
Of course.
Okay. So remember, you only got to pick 2. So you got to pick 2 out of the 3.
I got to pick 2 out of the 3.
2 out of the 3. You got to pick.
They're all finals contenders, bro.
But who do you think, in your eyes, in your opinion, out of those 3 teams, who's going to make the Eastern Conference Finals? Of course, Brooklyn is number 1.
I think it's gonna be Bucks versus the Nets, bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you, the Bucks are playing with no pressure right now. Giannis, if you get a game plan to put Giannis in the low post, bro, and Drew Holiday, bro, let me think about this. The Bucks have had the talent for the past 3 years to make the finals. They just have to put it together. Now they add Drew Holiday, Brian Forbes who can shoot lights out, DiVincenzo who can defend, wing defenders, wing players, Middleton. Yeah, that's gonna give them way too. And you got Brook Lopez too, who was giving Embiid fits in the first half. I mean,
that's crazy.
I think the Bucks. I think the Bucks this is the year to make the make the Eastern Conference Finals. And possibly finals if the Nets collapse, like they probably might because they have chemistry. But I don't think it will happen. But the door is open because they have to compete with each other. So yeah, Bucks versus Nets, bro.
Wow, that's pretty bold. All right, so now I'm gonna ask you, Jeremy. Same thing. Nets,
Yes.
Sixers,
Yes.
Bucks.
No.
Wow. Okay, explain.
Why you say no before you say the Bucks, bro? Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. I'm just seeing the facts that's been going on for the past seasons. And yes, we can't compare last season with this because now it's a different team. At least it's a different team. However, I still don't think it's enough, in my opinion. I don't think it's just opinion. My opinion, at least, my nice humble opinion. I could be wrong too, like everybody else's opinion, but I just don't think this could be it. And I think Giannis will regret signing that contract.
Ooh, so he's going big time. He's saying that
Oh.
Giannis sucks. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not saying I didn't say that. Oh.
No, but man, you guys got because now technically I'm the deciding factor. Of course I got my Nets, not just because I'm a fan. We got a 3-headed monster. We're making it to the finals. We're gonna win it all. That's not even a debate. But
you got a 3-headed monster.
You better make it. You better make it.
You got it. Your 3-headed monster got hamstring issues.
Bro, I'm talking about Jeff Green, Nicholas Claxton, and Bruce Brown, bro. They're our 3 guys that we got going on over there.
Oh.
You know, my boys.
Oh, well, you should have clarified. No, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know. My fault. I didn't know.
Well, that's your guys' fault. You guys should know me by now. But Sixers Bucks. Because in this scenario, they'd be going up against each other in the second round. So basically, we're saying who would win in a 7-game series against Sixers and the Bucks.
The Bucks.
I saw the Bucks kill the Sixers the other day. I was at a restaurant and I was eating my food and I was really sad. But then I realized I should be happy because now the Nets are definitely going to get the number 1 seed. But Drew Holiday was such a great pickup, and in the playoffs, Drew Holiday is different. But this season, the Sixers are different. Coaching, and Joel Embiid is playing at a monster level, and he didn't play against the Bucks that day. So,
okay, my question is, think about the bodies the Bucks can throw at Joel Embiid. Okay, right? So you can give Brook Lopez, Giannis, correct? And then from then on, you got to rely on Danny Green and Ben Simmons to give you offense. Joel Embiid is going to give you offense, but who else is going to give you playoff offense? Like, you know,
Steph Curry balls out in the playoffs. But I get what you mean.
Okay, so if the Bucks, if they play their they put their chess pieces in the right spot, you put Giannis in the low post. You got Drew Holiday, you got Brian Forbes, you got DiVincenzo, you got Middleton, you got Brook Lopez, bro. Like,
hold on,
they'll be unstoppable.
Okay, you mentioned the bodies that would go up against Joel Embiid. Now let me give you the names going up against Giannis. Okay. Ben Simmons, my defensive player of the year.
Okay.
Joel Embiid, my runner-up defensive player of the year.
Okay.
You got Dwight. He's not the best, but you got Dwight. Tobias is not a great defender, but he's a long.
That's a body. That's a body.
So yeah, you're giving me good things about the Bucks, but I can say the same things about the Sixers. Now, overall team-wise,
defensively, it's going to be a chess match. It can go either way. But who has more offensive players to get you a big shot at the end of the game? The Bucks have so many. They not only just players that can just score, but players that can get you a bucket when you need it. With Middleton and Drew Holiday.
In the playoffs.
I agree. I agree with Holiday. Middleton, I'm a little shaky, but
Middleton, he showed it, bro. Remember it last year in the playoffs against Miami, where he had to carry that team.
Yeah, that was one game. Though. The next game, he didn't do that well. So
in the most important game of the season.
But I think that now, because of everything that you guys mentioned, it comes down to coaching. I would put Doc Rivers over Bud.
You put Doc Rivers over Bud, but
Bud is not a good coach.
Bro, Doc Rivers has choked in most of the playoffs he's been in.
That is very true. So
Doc Rivers is notorious for blowing.
But so has Bud. Bud, I mean,
Bud is terrible.
Bud isn't any better. So, look, I'm gonna go with Sixers.
That's
But
a safe pick, but I think the Bucks are gonna take it, bro.
I think the Bucks definitely have a very good chance. Like one of the best chances that they've had since drafting Giannis and having them. I think this
Yeah.
is not this season, definitely the next. But I'm gonna go with Sixers. Okay, moving on to the West though. The West has a bunch of different teams that can be in the final spots.
Yeah, 1 through 5.
1 through 6, man. I got Dallas there too. Because of my
No.
boy Luca. That's just because of personal preference.
Okay.
But all right, so I'm gonna just throw some names out to you guys. Let's see. Let's start off with Johnny again on this one. Johnny, Utah.
No.
Wow. Okay. Phoenix,
Yes.
Clippers,
No. Oh, bro, that's hard. Oh my
Nuggets,
god.
Nuggets.
No. Mom. Nuggets.
Mom, hey, mom.
Malina, please wait. The Nuggets.
Mama.
So we also have the Nuggets. You guys said no. You said no to that, right?
No, obviously.
And
Yeah.
we got the Lakers
Well, yes, obviously.
and Mavericks. It's not even a question according to him. All right, so in your case, you got Phoenix and Lakers going up against each other in the conference finals. This is barring any injuries, by the way, people. We're
No.
saying that all these guys are healthy. Okay, so LeBron and AD. Jeremy, I'm gonna mention the names again. This is gonna be all on you, right? So we got Utah,
No.
Phoenix,
Yes.
Clippers,
I like Kawhi Leonard. I like him.
Yeah, bro, it's so hard. That's why I gotta watch it. Hold on, I'm turning on this
I like
game right now.
Have to say 2 yes, right?
Yeah, you got to pick only 2 yeses. That's it.
No.
Okay, Nuggets,
No.
Lakers,
Yes.
Mavericks. Is a no. Okay. All right. So basically, we got 2 for Suns and 2 Lakers. That's crazy. All right. I'm just gonna say Utah will not make it past the first round. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't really care about them. But they're not getting into the conference finals. That's not. Come
Heck no, bro.
on. Suns. No.
What?
I'm gonna get to it. Give me a second. No, Suns are a no for me. Nuggets are definitely a no. Only because of Jamal Murray. Get better.
Bro, if he was
Mavericks?
healthy, it's
Yeah,
totally
if
different.
not- if
That would have been my yes if he was healthy.
Yeah, they definitely be. Mavericks is a no. Lakers, yes.
We don't know. We don't know, bro. Like
And I'm gonna go with Clippers as a yes.
Clippers and Lakers.
Yeah. Only because, and this is the only reason why I'm putting them above the Suns. Chris Paul has done it and shown it time again that he's great. Devin
Well,
Booker, I'm not
afraid. Playoffs, not in the playoffs though.
Still
Oh,
got
he
it.
has in the
He
playoffs. Chris Paul's done
still
great.
got it. Dude,
Bro, what has he done in the playoffs, bro? Other than blowing out
He's
his
had very important games. I think that he himself can prove it to me that he can make it to the Western Conference Finals. He can do it. As
yeah.
for the rest of
we
the
talked
team,
about in the preseason before, like Chris Paul has still got it, and even in the playoffs, he showed it already.
Yeah,
despite his age,
he's
Well, okay, but you look at the youth
hold
of
on,
the
hold on.
team.
Let me finish with Devin Booker because
Go on.
he hasn't gone to the playoffs yet. I believe in him. I think he'll do great, but I don't think he's killed Paul George though. That's my thing. But no, I don't trust in DeAndre Ayton. So me not trusting in DeAndre Ayton just puts
No,
them.
DeAndre has been hooping, bro.
He has, but his regular season.
He's been playing really good.
and-
but you're making that argument with anybody who hasn't made it to the playoffs. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen Devin Booker in the playoffs as well. We
Exactly.
haven't.
Exactly.
I trust in D Book because D Book has shown that he can like lead.
You do not trust in D Book. You haven't seen him play in the playoffs.
Remember-
I trust D
There's
Book.
no-
I trust in I trust in
Remember this.
I trust in doing
OKC,
something.
Chris Paul, he took a bunch of youngins to the playoffs,
No.
and it took him
And
to
they
game
lost in the first
7.
round. And they lost in the
And
first
game
round.
7.
What's your point?
But they
But
shouldn't
he
have,
That's
they
right
took
shouldn't
them.
have
now.
been. They shouldn't have been in
Yeah.
He
the
shouldn't have
playoffs in
been,
the first
and he
place.
still took them. We didn't. We
Okay,
didn't
but we're
expect.
talking about Western Conference Finals, guys.
Yeah,
We're not talking about losing in the first round.
exactly. So that's why I don't think the Clippers, if they're going up against the Suns, I don't think that the Suns have it against the Clippers. I mean, Paul George is on a vengeance tour. Kawhi Leonard is Kawhi Leonard. You can't deny his greatness. Playoff Rondo, smart. The rest of the team in general, I mean, Marcus Morris is a baller. Ibaka, great in the playoffs. Ivica Zubac is a bucket in within 20 feet. So
Bro,
they have a bet. I think
I'm gonna be
they have more of a chance.
dog. I don't know. Like it's just whoever gets like a call at the end of the game. I have no idea, bro. Because the Lakers, bro, you know how much I love the Lakers.
Yeah,
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea because we have no chemistry whatsoever. Maybe because I was telling people I was like maybe the fact that LeBron and AD have chemistry that can kind of like align everyone together for the postseason. But we still don't know. They still haven't played enough with each other, and I don't know. The Clippers, they have the talent. They've been balling. And they don't have Ibaka, and they added Rondo. They've been balling. But from last year, we don't know if they can prove it to us in the playoffs. The Suns, they have CP3. The CP3, I mean, most of the times he hasn't been big in the playoffs, and Booker hasn't played, and they got a whole bunch of young guys who haven't even. This is their first season actually winning, so we have no idea. Dog, I really just have no idea. And the Jazz, they suck. Like they're a regular team. They're not
yeah, I
going to
agree.
be in the
I agree.
Yeah,
playoffs.
we're not disagreeing there. We're not disagreeing
Yeah,
there.
I don't know, man.
So
I think
it's
I
a
don't
tough
think.
one, bro.
Look, if the Jazz are a regular season team, then so are the Suns.
No, but the Suns,
Oh
but
yeah,
the Suns
I don't know.
forwards.
I don't know. But I just
Nah,
can't. I can't
the
put
Suns
stuff.
are built for the postseason. You know this. The Suns are built for the postseason, right? It's about experience for me. Like,
Yeah.
can we
So
trust Booker?
if it's about experience, then how are the Clippers? How are the Clippers not above the Suns in your
Because
sense?
from what they've shown from their experiences, that they've choked. It's that
But it
simple.
was, but it goes with players and poor coaching decisions. That's where Rivers comes in as
Can we
well.
trust Ty Lue? Do you trust Ty Lue over Monty Williams? I don't. I'm going to be honest here. I don't trust Ty Lue over
I don't
Monty
trust
Williams.
Ty
I
Lue
think
either, but I trust Kawhi and I trust Rondo. I
that's
really
a good.
trust Rondo.
That's another animal. That's another animal. You got a CP3 like Rondo. Rondo is Rondo in the playoffs. The Rondo is like CP3. I mean, Rondo is Rondo in the regular season. The Rondo is CP3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I think that would be a great series, a second round series, is Phoenix against LA.
That's
But
7 games. That's 7 games.
yeah,
Whoever gives the best call, whoever makes the right timeout, I don't know, bro. I just don't know.
I don't know. But because for sake of the argument, we had to pick one. So you guys pick Suns.
Well, Lakers and
Clippers.
Phoenix, yeah.
I'm picking Clippers. So in that case, then we see that the final four teams, and we're gonna go by seniority, by what you guys and what I have picked. So in the Eastern Conference, we got the Nets and the Sixers, according to most of us here. And in the West, we got the Lakers and the Suns. However, in the finals, I think we can all agree Lakers Nets, no debate.
That's what it should be. Lakers
It
Nets.
should be. It's the net. It's the Nets
The
to
Nets better
lose.
make it. The Nets better make it.
If they don't, then it's back to square one, and I'll be a Knicks fan. No, I'm lying. Knicks. Can we just talk briefly about the Knicks?
Yes.
Can we talk about Julius Randle? Julius Randle?
Can we just talk
Julius
about
Randle?
the team in general? Screw the owner, whatever his face is.
Nolan, his name.
Oh, James Dolan. Yeah, it
Dolan.
sucks. But the team, bro, Derrick Rose, baller, man, baller.
James Dolan, I heard you kick out fans during the stadium, and you're very sensitive. So I don't support what Jayson said. Please support our podcast. Thank you.
Right? Yeah, I want James Dolan to watch my podcast. James Dolan, you suck. I want you to hear that from me to you. But
Dolan, please.
as
He didn't mean it.
everybody else, though,
Support.
the Knicks are ballers, man. Like
They're balling. They're balling. They're bringing life to MSG, and Zion might come to MSG.
they've won, they've won 9 of the last 10 games. Who could have ever imagined that? Like the Knicks winning games.
Not
That's
me.
crazy.
Not me.
Julius Randle has really emerged as a 3-level scorer, bro.
Yeah.
He can give you the 3-point shot, the mid range. He can driving
All-star.
to the rim has been his
All-star.
specialty.
All-star
Yeah.
numbers.
He is. That's superstar
He can
numbers for what
All
he's doing.
right. The question is, can the Knicks do some damage in the playoffs? Because right now we're looking at either Boston or the Hawks. Probably most likely the Hawks. Who
Yeah,
wins
you
in
put him
that
up
series?
against the
That's
Hawks. You put him up against the Hawks. I'm taking Knicks.
ooh, man,
Yo,
I don't
we're
know.
talking.
I'll
Yo,
take the. I'll take the.
can we just say that we're talking about potentially the Knicks being a second round team? Like potentially, like
That's
who
crazy. Oh, they'll be in the second round. Yeah.
who would have thought that this team led by Julius Randle is the
He was in the
fourth
Lakers. He was in the
East
Lakers. He was
Conference?
in the Lakers. Oh,
That's crazy,
Lakers are breathing all the talent in the NBA.
bro. You see
It's
that?
if it,
Like, have you seen that?
so
Like,
what?
have you seen like who they've drafted? D'Lo, Clarkson,
Jordan
Brandon
Clarkson,
Ingram, Julius Randle,
Brandon,
Ivica
Brandon
Zubac,
Ingram,
Lakers
Thomas
Austin
Bryant,
are
like
breathing.
Thomas Bryant,
Lonzo, like bro,
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, bro. That was a squad, man. Too bad they broke up, and D'Lo's now on a terrible organization in Timberwolves. But
80 on the way.
But
It's
A-Rod is
D'Lo,
coming to help. A-Rod's there to help.
he lost J-Lo though. I don't know that.
They went out to dinner though. Shout
Oh,
out.
yeah,
yeah,
you think they're
yeah.
back together? I doubt it. Hey Johnny, J-Lo's on the market. I got you, bro.
Yeah. She was texting me during the dinner. I think it was like just like a formal thing, passing out notes. Like, bro,
Right.
why are you going out to dinner if you like canceled the wedding? Like, what are you talking about? That's my question.
Hey man, Nick
Friends,
still hangs
friends,
out with
they're adults.
Mariah
They
and
can
her
make, they can make
and
their
her
choices.
husband. So
You said what?
They're friends. They're adults. They can make their own choices. So hey,
nah, that's whack.
Nah.
Nah, bro. So something shady going on over there, man.
Oh, if I ended my wedding, I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you, bro. Like, what do you want to talk about?
I don't care how good the steak is, bro. Come on, you
I
got
can just eat it by myself. I can eat it by myself.
for real. A-Rod just bought a team. Like he should be going out on dates.
but
By
it was A-Rod and J-Lo, right? Even though
nah, it
A-Rod
wasn't another one of
A-Rod.
his partners. Yeah, I don't know who it was though. But yeah, Knicks are fun to watch. I guess we lost track there,
Knicks are
but
fun to
yeah,
watch.
Knicks are fun.
Knicks are fun to watch.
So overall,
Shout out Jennifer Lopez. Please support our podcast. Thank you.
yeah, please J-Lo, support us, please. You did a great Super Bowl halftime show that one year. When was it?
It was terrible. It was terrible, but please support our podcast.
Hey man, Bad Bunny pulled up, and who else was it? Shakira and who else was it?
Bruno also came that one year.
No, Bruno was the best though. Bruno was fire.
Bruno.
You know, overall though, shout out J-Lo. Anyway, as you guys can see, there's a lot of stuff that we got into. We talked about the Warriors. We talked about the play-in tournament. We talked about the 4 best teams in each conference, technically, because if you're one of the 4 best teams, you will be making the Eastern or Western Conference Finals. Who we got going to win it all? That's a topic for another day. Just so much.
Sure.
It's just so nice to talk sports again, guys. I appreciated this. I missed this a lot. I miss talking to my boys, Jeremy, Johnny. Even though we got some time differences, does not mean that we're different, bro. The
No.
Dunces are back.
Nope.
We're back, and we'll be here next week with another video because it's what we want to do again. We want to make more videos, more content, not just for you guys.
I play Kiss Me Through the Phone every time I see Jayson.
On God.
That's
678 999 8212, bro. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But overall, guys, thank you guys for joining. For everybody who's listening, please like, subscribe, and hit that like button. Shout out Jordan. Shout out
Download
everybody who
hard.
shows us love, and please show us out to all your friends. We appreciate you guys. Johnny, Jeremy.
J-Lo, you have way too many rings, and you need therapy. But please support our podcast.
Get out of here, bro. Peace out.